I'm just talking about the shit I'm feeling. I feel naked. Always fit too. Hope you good and shit. Yeah. Missed you feel what I'm saying? I should really chill, but like, I wrote the script, I drew the thumbnail, so let me just talk, you feel what I'm saying? And I wanna yap, you feel what I'm saying? I got time, I'm alone, you feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man, today we're talking about, I don't know when it was last year, you feel what I'm saying? It was a Bolt driver, I was chilling with a Bolt driver and we were talking, gym, and the conversation went to how can he make more money than he does right now? Because I think the only thing he did was the boat thing. He was driving, he was picking up people. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna look at. And then he basically just asked me about what are certain things that he can do to make more money in this day and age. You get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of opportunities. We have a lot of access to stuff because of our phones and new age type shit. You get what I'm saying? So that's what this topic is about. Basically, Jay, how to make money. Because at the end of the day, life, this world we're living in, is based around economics, supply and demand. Imali, capital, and who owns it. The fact that, let's say, Jay, like, I have something and I wanna sell it, and people want something that I have. You get what I'm saying? And that's basically what's the world we're living in. The world we're living in is all about money, profits, capital, supply, demand, how to make money, prices, all that dumb shit. And because everybody participates in this economy from when you're a fucking child until you die, you get what I'm saying? And low wage so they change it because at the end of the day, like, there's no alternative. There's no, like, it's not like there's the economy and then there's something else that we can do that's better or it's different. You get what I'm saying? And the fucked up part of it is that abantu abaninzi lawe nje in general nje, the moment you step into life, you're being taught to be a consumer and not being a producer. You're being taught usebenza and then uthenga izinto. You're not taught to be a producer. You're not taught to, unless you're a hustler and you are street minded and you're street smart. You get what I'm saying? You won't have these things. You're just gonna go to school, pass, apply for a job, wait for them to come to you. They give you a job, hopefully. You work those long ass hours. You be depressed and that shit. You get your peanuts. You use your peanuts to buy more peanuts. You're just working to get something, to get what you actually want. Because no one really wants money. We just want to live. You get what I'm saying? We just want to be alive and not struggle. You get what I'm saying? But you don't have control over the pricing. You don't have control over the value of the money that you have and how much that you even get. You get what I'm saying? You just expect it to, and then you vibe. You get what I'm saying? Which is fucked up. Very fucked up. There's no but. It's just fucked up. You get what I'm saying? Because all you can do is get the money and spend it accordingly. All you can do is work and get money. What we can do as a Abantu is spend our money in specific ways that works for us, and then work harder and smarter to get money, basically, and find other ways to get money and save money. You feel what I'm saying? Prices change a lot for a lot of different reasons. Essentially, it's just a thing where the owners of the business that make the things that we buy find different ways to making the thing cheaper so that they can get more money from it. And because they want more money, they'll also try to make it more expensive. So they fucking up the people who actually make the products and try to make them work for cheaper and quality control and all that shit so that it can be cheaper for them to make it, and then they put the prices up so that they can have more, so that it can be more expensive so that they can get more profits off of it. So the cost of making it is decreased, but the actual price of it is high so that they can have a bigger slice. You get what I'm saying? And that's the owner side of the thing. But in terms of demand and the rules of demand, for some reason, there's certain things and certain products whereby if more people want that thing, it will be more expensive. And there's some products whereby if less people want that thing, it'll be more expensive. Or let's say it's something that's rare, like diamonds and fucking, it's things that cannot be here all the time, like fruit and certain type of clothing and all that other shit that depends on the timing and the seasons and the trends and wanting to be exclusive and luxury. They don't want everyone to have that thing. They want certain people to have that thing, so they'll make that thing more valuable and more expensive. You feel what I'm saying? So sadly, as abantu abasebenzayo lawe, as umntu nje if you're not born from a rich background, or you're not born from a family that already has a business in place, and you're just here and you have to write a CV, you get what I'm saying? All we can do is manage our finances and understand what is worth paying for and what can we do to make sure that we have all the things that we need so that we can get the things that we want. But the need comes up before the want, you feel what I'm saying? So it's all about priorities and when I know if you wanna live now, first of all, have a house, have food in that house, and be nah, and have clothes and shit, and have water and electricity if you want electricity. And then you go to your Nikes and you want your cars and you want your other shit, you get what I'm saying? So essentially, like, the easiest thing to do when it comes to like spending and ways and uthenga is uthenga into, and you spend your money on something that's less in price compared to something else. Because what I learned from business management and my business teacher is that the only difference in stuff is really like packaging, the branding. Like la plastic bayifakayo pha ethi masithi sithele ngepeanut butter, la no name compared to uyam yam neways njalo. It's just the branding, it's just the pictures and shit. When it comes to the actual peanut butter, it doesn't really taste different. It doesn't really, one is not healthier than the other. It's just all the same thing, you get what I'm saying? And yeah, you can have those differences. For example, each Jacobs so fun and coffee, but at the end of the day, coffee, you get what I'm saying? So just buy the coffee that's less expensive because yenza into efanayo, you know what I'm saying? Ingena kwindawo efanayo, iphuma kwindawo efanayo. So why are you spending 30 rand more to get something other than this one? Other than the fact that it looks different, you know what I'm saying? And other things to do is buying in bulk and just generally like carve yourself, bro. Like carve your life, carve the money you get, and carve your lifestyle, bro. If your lifestyle is 500k but you have 5k, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Just know what you can afford. You know what I'm saying? It's like a man that goes to a baddie, but he has a bad wallet. You get what I'm saying? Niggas with wallets can go to baddies. If you don't have a fucking credit card, you're not a credit card. Never have a credit card in your life, nigga. The fuck? If you don't have like fucking banks abroad, you can't be with baddies, dog. That doesn't make sense, dog. If you can't afford another life, stop dating, dog. Stop trying to be in relationships, because at the end of the day, shit needs to shake, bro. Shit needs to work out, and shit needs to happen before you can go to someone and say, dog, I want you. And then they say, nigga, you can't take care of me. You get what I'm saying? You have to be able to take care of yourself and of yourself before you go outside. And the easiest way to do that shit is by spending in your means, dog. Starve yourself. If all you can afford is 2 eggs, isonga, half a loaf, the escort a day, then stick to that shit, bro. Don't go to KFC. Don't go to fucking McD and shit. It's chai, boy. Just starve yourself, boy. Cause dog, y'all be out here taking loans. Don't do that, dog. The unemployment rate will probably never go up in terms of like actually like, because when you really think about it, a lot of people are getting out of vaginas and just being born and shit, while at the same time businesses aren't here to give you work. They're here to make money. You get what I'm saying? All these businesses that we put our CVs in, they're not here to accept our CVs. They are here to make money. So they'll pick the people that will make them the most money. You get what I'm saying? So let's say a business can afford to, because at the end of the day, they have their own expenses, they have their own margins and shit that they want to make and they want to do, and their own goals and whatever the case may be. So at the end of the day, you can't depend on someone that doesn't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? So we have to figure out different ways of working shit. This is a generation where we have to make our own shit. You get what I'm saying? We have to give each other value and not depend on other people to give us value. You get what I'm saying? And you can either do that shit in illegal ways, or you can do that shit in legal ways. And the illegal ways, they'll probably get money fast, but at the end of the day, cops are faster. You get what I'm saying? And shit, you'll end up in a cell with a nigga named Tempo, and he's buff as fuck, and he's lonely, and you're the only one there. Imagine now you're there looking at a nigga's eyes. It's crazy. So, us as a people, we have to be able to start our own things. And the easiest way to do that shit is by being a business and doing what businesses do and seeing about, okay, people need this, people want this. This is something that will always be wanted. People will always buy this thing. And then you make it or you get it and you sell it for profit. You get what I'm saying? Or for example, I have a friend, he cuts his own hair and he's thinking of starting a barber shop. No way in life will people stop wanting to style their hair and being stylish. Even me, like right now, and kama no kama, because today was supposed to be a chill day, but I want to make stuff. You get what I'm saying? Me, I know myself, I will never cut my hair again. But now I'm thinking of braiding my hair and doing all kinds of shit. And there's someone out there who has the skill to do that shit, and they can make me pay fucking 100 rand. And I'm gonna pay it. Fuck that, I'm not gonna pay it. I'm gonna find a baddie, not a baddie. I'm gonna find a woman who I like and she likes me, and I'm gonna go to her and I'm gonna okay, I was gonna say manipulate. And I'm gonna convince her to do my hair, and we'll have a now conversation, and she'll do my hair for free, dab her up, give her a hug, and I'll vibe. You get what I'm saying? But there's other people who are willing to pay to get their hair done, because that shit gives them confidence. It makes them look in the mirror and say, damn nigga, I'm fresh and clean. It's dope. And now these days, More women are getting into that cutting hair shit, so there's more people who want to cut their hair. It's the same thing with other shit. For example, let's say you're a Bolt driver. Let's say that man decided one day, but hey man, this Bolt thing is fucking my life up because they taking a lot of our money, and there's some places where we can't even go to because there's taxi drivers and shit. So that man can team up with like 10 niggas, 10 of his friends who have cars also. Or like they have 3 cars amongst the 10 of them. And some of them have wives and shit. And they can go to their wives and be like, dog, we made a new number. When someone calls this number, it's people who want taxis or they want transportation somewhere. When you get this message and you hear this person say, I am here, I am in this location, and I want to go here, you will call one of us to go to that person. You feel what I'm saying? And you'll ask one of us, dog, where are y'all? There's this person here who wants to get a thing. Now, you're cutting off Bolt because Bolt is taking away too much money. And now you're making your own thing. And now you're getting money directly into your pocket. You don't have to worry about other shit. You get what I'm saying? Or they can go to taxi drivers and they can be a union and be like, dog, can we please come to these places? Because Tina, we take one person at a time. Y'all can take anybody anywhere while on the road, and y'all can refill up, and there's like 20 niggas always in your shit. Can we please come to these places, and we promise to only take one person. If someone doesn't take this one person or 3 people, then we'll deal with them. Somehow, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? And there's a lot of potential and there's a lot of possibilities and there's zininzi indlela neendlela zoyenza le way. Zininzi indlela zoyenza imali. And it's all just about having what do people like, what do people want, what do people buy. Can I give them this thing? And after that, easy move. And you can also have to talk about how many people actually give this thing. How much is it? How good is that thing? Can I give them something better, or can I give them something for less of a price? You get what I'm saying? I got friends that are doing the most right now. That are doing their own thing. And they doing it. They looking to do it at a lesser price than other people so that they can get the people and they can get the money. It's the same shit. Now I'm on the lapa. The shit that I'm doing, because I'm the only one who can do the shit that I'm doing, it means that my product is unique, and my product is, and I'm gonna show y'all my value when the time comes. Because the great thing with art and the great thing with stuff like art, being an influencer, being a YouTuber, being a podcaster, being a radio thing, in the art, in the no human to human thing, if value yako all depends on, do people like your shit? And they won't know if they like your shit until they see your shit. So now it's just all about consistency and being and improving. And you get what I'm saying? And praying and all that good shit. So Ziwe is njalo. And there's other things that you can do also, like forex trading. Like fucking a lot of people gamble and shit. Is dog fella. I don't know if that shit makes you money or you're just saving the money that you already have. I don't have it. But a lot of families get groceries from that shit. So now imagine, instead of making a stock fella about groceries for your house, you make a stock fella about buying products to sell. You get what I'm saying? Eskolweni, we all seen this shit. We all seen people who sell either, if it's not sweets, it's fucking cigarettes. If it's not cigarettes, it's homework. If it's not homework, it's assignments and oral presentations and shit like that. People actually willing to pay for that shit. Eskolweni. Now imagine you do that shit outside. And You get what I'm saying? And we had a conversation with our research lecturer, and he was talking about, and this thing I've always believed in, because it will always be a necessary thing, but like, isn't this the trade? Nento yosebenzisa izandla lo isoze iyekwe. You get what I'm saying? Working with your hands will never stop being a thing. You get what I'm saying? So just figure out how to work with your hands, and learn how to work with your hands. Go to colleges that help you work with your hands. Don't go to colleges that will make you go to a fucking firm, because there's 10 million other people that want that job. But if you become a plumber or electrician or a mechanic, fucking mechanical engineer, you get what I'm saying? Textile shit, you get what I'm saying? Just doing things that are necessary all the time. Isn't it the construction, building, all that shit? For example, if you're an electrician, you know how many houses are made. You know how many houses they are. And all of those people are your customers. Because a lot of people have problems with their electricity. You can give them an alternative and be an electrician that puts solar panels in there, so that you can advertise yourself as being like, hey man, load shedding is coming back. I can help you have electricity even when there's load shedding. So while everyone else is in the dark, when you're Kanya, you get what I'm saying? And then you can call your business, I don't know, Sikanya Song or some shit. Just do shit that people want to be done. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to deal with their own shit. So just be a plumber. You get what I'm saying? Be there, work with the toilets, work with the sewage, work with fucking pipes. You sink, you don't get look at. And people will pay you, dog. I promise you. People will actually pay for that shit. And like, forex trading is all about like, okay, me personally, I probably will never forex trade, because it's all about investing in the currency and the economy of other countries and your own. And I'll never do that shit because, one, I don't want to. I don't have money for that shit. And two, I don't wanna. It's just a thing in my head that I cannot explain. But I'll never do that shit. But if you wanna do that shit, it's a very simple thing to learn. If you have an economics textbook, you will learn that shit. All you have to do is learn about the economy and understand what makes a country more valuable than another country. What makes our rand be the way it is? Why does it keep going up and down? Why is $1 equal to 16 rand? I don't know how much it is right now, but like, there's different ways of covering that thing. If you have an economics textbook and you listen to the news and you pay attention to what presidents do, to what ministers of finance and all that shit do, and you're just observing what's happening and what's going on around your life, you'll be able to do forex. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to pay a TikToker to do that shit. You don't have to pay influencers to do that shit. You don't have to buy other people's things and hope and pray that it's gonna work out. You get what I'm saying? You can just learn it. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't like how much money a business is giving you, do that thing yourself, unless it's in the contract that you cannot do it. If a business is paying you to, let's say they're paying you to be a lawyer, they're paying you to be a doctor, but you don't like, let's say you're a doctor. Let's say you spend 7 years in college, you're in university, you spend your time there, you get your experience in a public hospital or a private hospital and you do not like the fact that other people can get the opportunity, or you don't like the fact that the money you're getting is trash, or the hours that are given to you are trash, or you really care about being a doctor and you thought that being in a private hospital and in the is bad or whatever, you can take your skills and put them somewhere else to make that place better and more attractive so that more people can go that side. And then, you get what I'm saying? And make a whole market for yourself. It's all about, if you have a skill that is being paid for, you don't have to work for someone else. You can take that skill and make it and do your own thing with it. If I am being paid by a business to for law and financial advice, I can just do that myself and make my own thing where any business and anyone can come to me and say, dog, here are my finances, can you please help me? Instead of being trapped in one business. You get what I'm saying? So just, if you have a skill that one person is paying for, take yourself away from that person and put yourself in a situation whereby anyone can pay for you, can pay for that skill, not just one person. You get what I'm saying? Do I have anything else? Do I have? Yeah. Yeah, it's the same shit I've been saying. Be independent, work directly with the people who want your skill instead of them going to someone and that person comes to you. You get what I'm saying? Because that person can easily say, okay, let's not use this person, let's use that person. You get what I'm saying? Being a dependent person is very trash, because if you want to do something or you want something to be done, the person you're dependent on can easily say no. That's what we see as a country. That's what we are seeing as employees. That's what we see in school. And you get what I'm saying? So just be independent and work directly with the customers. So sebenza ngomntu. You get what I'm saying? Because that thing will so be grand, bro. So be free. You get what I'm saying? Ubanala, just having a relationship with a customer yako means a lot, because if the customer yako all they see is a business and they don't have you, that connection is shy, boy. That person can easily say, I'm going somewhere else because this person is too expensive, or I don't trust them or something. But if Lamdu is gone and it's just you and the person that wants help and wants the skill that you have, y'all can communicate, y'all can calm the situation, and y'all can come into an agreement and understand the situation at large. But let's say I'm an artist, I'm a musician, but I'm under a label. That label can easily take 60% of Imaliam and control what I do, control when I drop my music. But my fans are gonna be sick and tired now and they're gonna let me go. But if I'm an independent artist and I can just do whatever I want when I want it to happen, and my customers and my fans are always getting music from me because I'm always make music. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna keep music in the vault because it won't sell for the thingy, for the business. Because a business can easily say, don't do this thing because we're not gonna get money from it. But if you just wanna do this shit and you trust what you're doing, you trust that people are gonna pay attention to it and people are gonna pay for it and more people are gonna come to you, why wouldn't you do that shit? You get what I'm saying? And once, you get what I'm saying? So manage your finances of how much money you get and what you can afford. If you already have money, try your best to learn a skill that will make you more money. Try your best to pay for something that will make you more money. Buy shit that will make you more money. If you're renting a car, use that car to do both because it's gonna pay for itself somehow. I don't know. I don't know how much both drivers get money. You get what I'm saying? And don't be afraid to do things with other people. Come together as a collective and do shit to make money for all of you, and split it up. Be fair and actually take care of the shit that you do. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, just be consistent. Pray, nigga, because God works in mysterious ways. Every God with a name, you get what I'm saying? I don't know about the gods without names, but hey, man, we'll see how things go. I got nothing that's so good.